Hi, everybody, and welcome to Dem Wise Girls. I'm your girl, Jada.
And I'm Nellie.
And I'm Lala. Thanks for tuning in with us today.
We hope you guys had an amazing week, and we hope you had an amazing weekend. How are you ladies doing? What's going on?
Hey, ladies. I feel like we haven't spoken like ages.
Nope.
Life has gone and come but this week was the official last week of school.
Yay!
So happy, so happy we did it. 2020 to 2021. Woo-wee! It was a rough one. But we made it. Congratulations to all the educators, everyone that has to deal with kids in general. Congratulations, you guys made it. But I am working in the summer, so I get like a 3 days, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, go back on Thursday, and then we finish on August the 13th, and then we get like 3 weeks off, so that's a good thing. So yeah, this week it wasn't bad. It was just, the end of the week where teachers really don't want to do anything. So I just felt like I was going to work to watch TV. So yeah, it was kind of dull, but this summer should be interesting because the people who were remote, who wants to come for summer, have to come back and build in the building. So this summer is going to be a little different. We're going to probably a little bit more than we had in the school year. Some of the kids are coming back, so it's going to be interesting. It's kind of going to prepare us for September.
Yeah.
So we shall see how this goes. It may not be bad, but we shall see. What else? That was it. Yeah, I had a good weekend. I had a barbecue. Well, not my barbecue. I had attended coworkers, my mom's coworkers, a retirement barbecue. There's so many retirees this year. Everybody's like, yes. So that was good. I think that was it. I'm old. I forget things. But I think that was my week. So Lala, how was your week?
Well, firstly, let me say I'm very jealous. Like I would love to have almost a week off and then almost 3 weeks off in August. I have no breaks unless I put in vacation time to get a break. But the only time that we get in terms of break at university is the week between Christmas and New Year's. So that's the only vacation that I get where I don't have to put in leave. So I'm very envious of you. So
for me, it's gonna listen this week. This little week is gonna go by. So look, already tomorrow Monday. So by the blink, Wednesday over back to work. So
at least it's something, your mental health.
It's a nice little break.
Yes, girl. That mental health is going to be
it's a nice little break. I would take it whether it was 2 days, 1 day. Hey, I'll take it.
It's going to be on point. Nothing but pajamas and coffee.
I'm with you. With you. In terms of everything else, I am doing well. My family's doing well. As regards my week, I had a great week. I can't really tell you that anything real exciting occurred. My girlfriend did graduate from nursing school, so we helped.
Congrats!
Yeah, she's doing big things. I'm really proud of her. I hope that she really realizes that she should really be proud of herself and that she did it, raising a family. And it's not that, it's just her and her spouse. No, she has 2 children. She went to school and she held down a full-time job. So I am very proud of her. So I was very leery to, celebrate with her. But the restaurant that they chose was excellent. They really practiced social distancing. In fact, initially we were supposed to be eating outside, but it wound up that it decided it wanted to rain that day. It's a rooftop, and so it was beautiful, but of course it was raining. And inside was nice. It wound up being that we had our own little room. So it was nice, and that just was us, and everybody was spaced out. And, you know, it was really the first time that we were together since COVID. So I really enjoyed seeing them, and I hope that she appreciated us coming out too, because it was a lot. So what about you, JD?
My week went good. This was my first official week working 4 days and being off on Friday. Yeah, officially, because I was off the Friday before, but that wasn't like my work hours. What happened?
You have off on Fridays?
Yes, I'm off on Fridays. I work Monday through Thursday, but I work a longer day. I work from 8:30 to 6 with a 45-minute lunch. So it's a long day, but it makes up. I don't have to you have the option to use your time if you want for that Friday, but I rather just work the hours to keep my time. Why not? So that went pretty good. Yesterday I met with some friends for lunch, which was really, really, really nice because we haven't gotten together like that, I want to say in about 2 months. 2 months ago, we went when the restrictions were lifting just a bit, but now they've lifted for the most part. So we went out to lunch yesterday. I spurred a moment thing. My friend texted me, was like, you want to go to lunch? I was like, okay, why not? So we went, had a really, really nice time. It was real nice out yesterday. It was warm, but it was a nice little breeze because too, we were by the water. So it was really nice. I feel like I am smiling funny, and that's because this might be a little TMI, but I had a procedure done at the dentist. So I'm waiting for my tooth to come in. That sounds insane, but it is the truth. Because I feel like my smile is so crooked. But I'm like, oh snap, I forgot. I don't have a tooth there. So it looks a little insane to me because, you know, it's my mouth.
You didn't tell me, I would have been like,
oh yeah, I could tell. I'm looking, I'm smiling. I'm like, what is going on? But then I said, oh yeah, that's right. I don't have no tooth.
I thought something looked off, like something looked off. But
but you don't realize how much your teeth matter. Like they really play a role in like your facial expressions. And I mean, thankfully, it's not a tooth that you see in the front; it's in the back. But still, I feel like it threw everything off for me. So I'm currently waiting for that.
I thought it was the lipstick or the lipstick or something.
I have no, and it's, you know, one of those wider tooths. It's not a small one, so you could really truly tell. And I keep going, something look off, but yeah, it's the tooth. I don't have a tooth there.
It's okay. No, we would never have known.
She's single.
Yeah, it's single. It's single right now. So hopefully it comes in soon. I just went to her and I was like, I feel a little off. She's like, no, you're going to be fine. I said, oh, okay. So what's been going on? Did you guys check out the verses with Trina and Eve? What did you think?
Sorry. So I did get a glimpse of it. I got the beginning. I didn't get the middle, but I got the end. I did like it. I just didn't like how, I know there was a time difference because I know Eve was in London and Trina was in Miami. So I was like, oh, Trina got a whole crowd. Trina got people. Trina got this with Eve people. Eve just had a DJ, and I was just like, wow, she got to hype up her own self. She got to her own self. I was like, that was a little unfair. To me, that was a little unfair. Like, you could have gave her that, but you couldn't give her that. Y'all couldn't figure out a good time where Eve could have had people at least, you know, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't like the greatest. So yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like was, I know it was the time difference, but I just didn't like Eve was just like literally by herself. And then I asked somebody and they were like, it was like 3 a.m. in the morning. I was like, oh, y'all couldn't do that like 10 a.m. something. So it would have compensate for Trina. It was like Trina had a whole party, and then Eve even say, yo, I wish I was over there. Like, she could have flew over there and y'all could have did it together. I think that would have been better. They did it together because I didn't realize they were so close as friends. So, you know, but, you know, she probably wasn't comfortable flying, whatever. But that's the thing. Sorry. That's the only thing I just didn't, appreciate. Go ahead, Mama.
I also feel like I don't know a lot about London's restrictions yet. So I also feel like maybe that had something to do with it, along with the time difference. And that's why they didn't worry about accommodating the time difference, because they probably would have not been able to have folks like they had in Miami. I feel here that they have completely, many states have opened up and everyone is just going so unruly and, hey, party over there, party over there. And in reality, that's just not wise. I think overall, to be honest, when they first announced this Verzuz, I thought that I was like, oh, well, Trina and Eve, I like them both, but I think they're totally different. But overall, I prefer Trina over Eve because her music, she had more music than Eve. Like she released more. But this Verzuz showed to me, at least, and maybe my older self, I feel like I really appreciate Eve and how mature she is. I felt like Trina wanted to, and maybe it had something to do with her crowd, but I felt like she wanted to cater to the younger rowdy groups, over Eve being classy and dignified. Eve still had an edge with her outfit and everything, but I felt like Trina just was like her whole get up to me was like her top wasn't terrible, but then the orange glossy plasticky pants was just a little bit too much for my taste. I just felt like even her crowd, and like she had dancers and things, I thought it was just, that's who she is as an artist. But I also feel like, unfortunately, as we grow older, we are forced to grow up and we are forced to mature and we are forced to change our music choice, or artists evolve. And I felt like she's still back in the deep South when we were in 1997, 98, and I feel like Eve brought it modern, like she's with the times, at least. Like she grew up. You follow what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I feel you. Like, JD? So, I love me some Eve. So I always had an appreciation for Eve. Trina, yes, had more albums, but I felt like Eve had more hits. And I felt like Eve connected with a lot of people. Being the first lady of Rough Riders, that right there in itself, that speaks volumes. I think Eve is just, I really like her. Like she doesn't have to have a certain appeal. Like her verses speak for itself. Whereas Trina gave us a different side. She wanted to appeal to a certain crowd, which is fine. Nothing's wrong with that. But I just feel like Eve just always held it down. Like she was relatable. For me, anyway. I feel like she was relatable in a sense. I loved her flow. I enjoyed her, out there rhyming. I felt like Trina had a little too much for me going on. And that's where it goes back to say how I like Verzuz where they're together. Although I know that they're apart due to for whatever reason, but I do like it when they're together because I just feel like it brings a different vibe than being in two different places. For me, I like it more so you see them right there going back and forth. It's just a vibe you don't get with someone being elsewhere and you being someplace else. Yeah. So for me, I felt like when I was watching Trina, I was watching a party. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with a party, great. But when I watch a Verzuz, I like to watch this something just about a Verzuz, like with Brandy and Monica. It was just something about the Verzuz, even Escape and SWV. It's just something that comes together. And I didn't get that with Trina and Eve. I just felt like they were playing records. And although, like I said, I love Eve's records, Trina, like certain songs I like, but I'm not a huge fan. I really don't even have her music on my phone. I do have Eve, but it just was something I was like, okay, this is going to be a little odd matchup because of them. But I think it was a nice matchup after the fact because it was nice to see two female rappers come together and do it in a sense, like they say, for the culture. So in regards to that, it was nice to see, but I just wish they were in person.
Yeah, that I do agree with. I wish it was, because it felt like two different concerts.
It felt like two. Yeah, exactly. It felt like two different concerts.
Yeah,
you was at one concert here, one concert there. I just couldn't get.
Yeah, even when Trina did their songs together, Eve was like 2.2 seconds behind her lyrics, so it didn't flow together. Yeah, right. that I agree with. And it was so short.
Yeah, it was that. I felt like the quickest verses in history. I was like, whoa, it's already over.
I know they did get there a little late, but by the time I turned back over, it was over. I was like, what?
Yeah, it was quick. Everybody was like, this is the shortest verses in history.
It felt like it. I think somebody even said they was throwing out hits, like it was like ping, 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 and it was like, and I was like, oh, it's over. Like 9:30, it was over.
Yep, it was. That was insane. Did you guys get to catch last night's verses with Soulja Boy and Bow Wow? I only was in and out. That wasn't something I was looking forward to. Like I saw Omarion towards the end. I was happy to see him because I did enjoy those songs. I felt like I came up more with Bow Wow than anything. Yes. Soulja Boy, I really don't know his music. I don't listen to him. I'm not a fan. I'm not like, oh, there goes Soulja. No, not at all. So for me, it was like, really? This? So I was in and out. I didn't really watch it like I've watched other verses. So for me, it was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't. They replay it versus does a whole video of it again, so I'll just watch it on there. But I did not get to watch it. It just didn't catch my old people vibe. It was just like back in high school type thing. And I'm like, I'm not back there. That was like 10 years ago. We were here. But yeah, like you said, I grew up on Bow Wow, so I probably would have been Team Bow Wow. But I know some Soulja because he came out. When did he come out?
Child, I can't even tell you.
I'm gonna say 2000. I don't know. So yeah,
I only know one song.
You see? So yeah, it looked. Some people said, and then I heard, ooh, it was really good. It was popping. Soulja Boy brought out like 1,000 guests, and Omarion came out, and I was like, Omarion just want to check.
Listen, get the bag, baby, get the bag.
So and I heard they're supposed to go on tour soon.
They were supposed to do it last year, but due to COVID, they had to cancel. So they're open. They're doing it again this year. I think it starts in September or October.
Yeah, because there's no more B2K, so he can't do the whole group again.
I think this bandit.
A lot went on with B2K.
After that tour, that was it.
I was not aware.
They didn't even make the whole tour. That's how
it was a lot that was going on.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I went to go see it. I did. I was a little teeny. I felt so. Listen, I felt so old going to that concert because the whole arena was like teeny boppers.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yes, there was older women there living out there, little whatever. But it was like teeny boppers.
Wow.
Century. It was all little, like not little teenagers, but it was like teenagers and middle, and I felt so old.
Wow. I would have thought it would have been like, the mature crowd.
Right, like our age group. Only because we grew up with them.
I can say it was mixed. I guess it's the way you go because we went in the city. And it was like a mix of like my age, a little bit older. You got the teeny boppers, and I was like, man, I feel so old right now. But it was a good concert. It was a good concert, You had to look apart. You can't look like you're going to somebody's backyard, whatever. I felt really old though. I was
It
tired.
happens.
Yeah,
I've never been to their concerts. I did enjoy them when we were younger.
Me too. I never saw them in concert either.
Yeah, I feel like though Soulja Boy and Bow Wow, and not so much Bow Wow. I know he is involved in the antics, but I just was not up for the childish antics. I think it's childish that they go back and forth and say, well, I have more than you in terms of records or this and that. Oh, but I do movies and this and that. And my thing is not about that. It's about the music. And
I think they do that as a joke. I don't think they take that seriously. I think
it's to amp up
it's to get people excited and wanting, and people to choose sides and saying, "Oh, I'm Bow, I'm Soulja." You know, I think that's what they do it for, to get people.
It didn't work for me. It turned me on.
Understand? I understand completely. Did you ladies watch? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But no, I was gonna say it, but I did not know about Amarion and Fizz and the other one.
Honey, yes, that's a whole nother Dem Wise Girls episode.
Okay,
wow.
We will have to fool you in later
on
that one.
Episode because damn,
there's a lot that went on afterwards, which is why
messy.
They're not doing it. But I ain't gonna get into it.
We ain't gonna get into that. We might.
But
I come after us.
I wanted to ask you guys if you saw the new show Encore on BET. Oh. Did you watch it?
I did.
I
watched Encore.
I did not. I keep forgetting about. I think it's what days it come on.
It comes on Wednesdays at 10.
That's why Wednesdays is like I have something going on Wednesdays, and by the time it comes on and it goes off, it's bedtime. So
yeah, it comes on Wednesdays at 10. I've watched it.
That's bedtime.
It's interesting. Very, very interesting. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I actually do like it. And I actually like Nivea the best.
1 second.
Can I please have
no problem. I'm sorry, I can't even keep that in.
I'm inside. So I apologize.
That is real life right there.
I'm sorry, that just tickled me pink. I'm sorry.
My 4-year-old daughter. And as you can clearly see, she's a bit hungry.
She's a bit hungry.
Bear with me. I will be right back.
It's okay.
I locked the door, but clearly the door was not locked.
It was not.
It's okay. It was hilarious.
Notice I was shell shocked because
I'm sorry, that just was funny.
He said, "Can I have a muffin?" And I said, "A muffin."
She wanted her 2 minutes of fame, and she got it. Everybody give it up for that.
It's fine.
I was trying to hand signal, and then you noticed she had to get in the camera.
We know how she is.
She needed her moment, and listen, let her have it. I'm okay with it. It was all good in the neighborhood.
I guess this is the most appropriate moment. So, as you know, many of our viewers, we have had some difficulty with scheduling and being able to provide you weekly shows as we once have. And part of the reason is not only due to scheduling conflicts, but part of the reason is because I'm expecting a child.
We are having a baby. Notice how I said we are having a baby.
We are having another baby.
So I have been asked a million times about the bump. Yes, I have a bump.
It is a bump.
My child is due November 2nd.
I
have opted in for a C-section, so the baby will be delivered in November. And I don't know the sex. We don't know the sex.
Because this is a partnership.
And I guess it's appropriate to show the bump. Let me show you the bump.
Yes!
So there is a little, well, it's not little, but it is quite big.
It's a bump.
That is super cute.
I apologize.
Show the bump again. Show the bump again.
Show the little bump.
So here's the bump.
That is super cute. Yes.
I am 17 weeks. Well, we are 17 weeks, and so far we've been doing good. We had initially had, how do I say, day sickness. I'm not even going to say morning sickness because it was just throughout the whole day. But thankfully, we've passed that juncture, and we are in the second trimester. So, I'm out of breath now, ladies.
It's okay. Take your breath. Take a moment.
I do apologize. So again, that's why I was a little delayed with my daughter. I was trying to give the signal for her to leave, but she had something in mind. So I apologize.
Say hi.
But you have officially met Eve Rose.
And we are so excited.
Yes, we are.
We have been on her butt every day.
All the time. From day. We've been with this from the beginning.
This baby's gonna know who we are. Okay. But we're so excited. So if she doesn't look sad or mad or whatever,
that's because
you know why?
Her hormones. It's okay. We know how to deal with her.
So if you don't see us every week, life happens, So
yes. And you know why I'm suddenly, we were all healthy and losing weight and talking about it. Now I'm just filling in.
I've been the same, honey.
Okay.
Quarantine baby. All 2021.
That's right.
So, but we're so happy, and
it's amazing. November will be here before you know it.
I wanted to say, I was wondering. I was like, when is this? Is this coming out? How are we doing this? But I'm so glad it's happy because I think
it's appropriate.
It's the right time. Why not share with the world?
Yeah. Even when you got up, I was like, oh.
I tried to go move.
And she has the black on, so black is the family color that hides a lot of things, which is why you always see us in black. Well, I love black. Sometimes I think I'm a MAC makeup artist because they wear black, so I'm always in black. But black is it. That's all I'm.
I didn't get the memo today, so it's okay.
Normally you do. Normally we
we change it up every so often. You never know.
So happy, so proud. This is our baby.
That's right. That's why I said we. As in we. I didn't say her baby. I said we are having a baby.
This is our baby. And whatever the baby is, we're going to love it unconditionally.
Absolutely.
But we have decided that we're going to be committed to try and bring you weekly shows because we don't want to lose you guys. We really appreciate you guys rocking out with us, and we want you to be a part of this journey with us.
And thank you for rocking out with us. You could be anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
but you're here with us. I had to take that from Jay-Z. But I'm just saying, you could be though. You could be, but you're here, you watch us, you comment, you share, you like, and we just really honestly appreciate all of that from you guys. So that's really, really sweet of you. And we thank you. And we just hope to grow this Dem Wise Girl whole empire some more. So we're coming out with some hot stuff. So I'm super, super excited about that. We're super excited about that, I should say. So today's show was really amazing. I guess next week we'll get into the show encore.
Sorry. Tape it for me.
Okay.
Somebody has to tape it for me. Somebody has to tape it and send it to me because
you probably could watch it on demand. If you have it on demand, you probably could watch it on demand on BET. I'm sure it probably comes on there. I tend to watch it the night it comes on, but you could look on demand and see if it's
by 10 o'clock. The body says bedtime.
Yeah. So we thank you so much for watching with us and being here. We'll definitely be back next week with a brand new episode of Dem Wise Girls. So we guys hope you have an amazing day. Continue to be safe and continue to wear your mask. I know a lot of people getting vaxxed up. In fact, I'm officially vaxxed up myself, but
number 2,
I still rock that mask, baby, every day when I go outside. So Thank you for watching Dem Wise Girls. Be safe, and we'll see you next week.